On July 25, 2023, Rock Island police officers arrived at the house of Sushi Staples. Police received a call from DCFS saying that Miss Staples had a 10-year-old son who accidentally shot himself and is now deceased somewhere in this house. This is when police follow up on that tip and ended up on the doorstep of Miss Staples. This is the first of many interactions police will have with Sushi Staples.
How can I help you? Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No?
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what...
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant...
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's going to come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think... Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of
No,
here?
you need a search warrant to do that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who now has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it. That's what
that is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Although police may have not come to her house before, as stated by Sushi, DCFS, however, have made multiple visits to her house on child abuse claims involving her other 4 to 5 kids. But if Sushi doesn't have a 10-year-old son, then why didn't she allow police to check out her house and clear the gruesome allegations made against her? Nevertheless, she tells police to come back with a search warrant, and that's exactly what they do.
She looked out the window. Hello?
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kids in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
We're asking you for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Okay.
the door.
Open the door.
Well, I'll walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so...
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant out here for you, hon.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my
Once we get
lawyer.
everything secured here.
Can I see the warrant before we walk any further?
Okay.
I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so...
I understand, but you haven't let me see it, Chet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here.
Police officers no doubt take note of Sushi's suspicious and frantic behavior. They then spent the next few hours searching through Miss Staples' house, from the upstairs where the kids were located to the downstairs as well, while other officers are searching the house. Another officer sits down with Sushi to gather more information and inform her about why they are there and the allegations made against her. And just for clarity, Sushi did indeed have a 10-year-old son named Zion, but she will continue to lie to police when asked this question.
The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
So you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion?
I didn't say his
Staples.
name was Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion
Yes.
Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
and
received
then,
any benefits.
And then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
under state-
has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting
No,
getting food
no.
stamps
So,
or something.
but they're
That's
getting
separate.
food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Okay, are we going to find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing
So-
it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're going to arrest me?
I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to search your
We gotta
house.
search his house upside and down. Somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing.
I can't
And
help
this
it
is
when
coming
people
from
call.
this is coming from other people. This is
I
getting
can't
mentioned.
help it
'Cause
when
look,
people
this-
call and make allegations against me. People do this
Okay.
every day out of
Look,
spite.
look.
And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where
and I had
would
people
they
that
get the
come
name
over.
Zion
Where would they come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples?
I don't
and
know.
It be your
People
son.
make it up all the time. People make it up all the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, "Okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people."
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it
Oh.
with your family.
They did, though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, "This is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine." Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're
is
saying.
that noise?
It's just
No,
an
it's the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on behalf and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night and the time that an officer had called you back in June, And we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's no body here. There's nobody here.
And harassed. I'm telling
While Sushi was being questioned by 2 officers, the rest were searching her room and found some damning evidence. Not only did they find a social security number for Zion, they also found much more that indicated Zion was indeed her son. Police officers will now confront Sushi with this new development, and her reaction is priceless.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child, it's found in your room.
We
along
need
with the Social
we
Security
need
card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help, okay? That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard, like,
So is Zion a real person?
no. I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can
We'll
we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I done?
You just admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My
You're
kid.
saying that he doesn't
This
exist.
man, my kid. This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away and put me in cuffs?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay?
My neighbors
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here. God, this is embarrassing.
After placing Sushi under arrest, police then searched the entirety of the house. But it's when they checked inside the garage they found what all of them have feared: the remains of 10-year-old Zion thrown in a trash can. In fact, after the autopsy results came in, it concluded that Zion passed away late the previous year due to a gunshot wound, meaning Zion was inside the trash can for over 8 months. It's hard to say whether the wound was self-inflicted or not, but Sushi did all she can not only to hide her deceased son, but erase his existence altogether while still claiming benefits on his name.
The sentence of the court is going to be 2 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, 6 months in mandatory supervised release.
Today's sentencing comes after Staples pleaded guilty to endangering the life of a child back in January. Both her attorney and the Rock Island State Attorney agreed to a partially negotiated plea.
In March 2024, Sushi Staples then wrote a handwritten letter to retract her plea deal and asked to be given probation instead of prison time and not to be sent to a mental health hospital. The claim, however, is still pending to this day.